Hi everybody! Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to do this video for you all tonight. Basically, this is my no makeup look that I wanted to share, and basically it is very natural makeup, but you know, you're still covering up those blemishes and you still look like awake and put together, but you don't really look like you have anything on. So this is the look that I use if I want to achieve that no makeup look. So please keep watching and I'll show you guys how I do it. So I hope I don't scare you all. This is me with no makeup on. I just have moisturizer on. I just washed my face, put moisturizer on. I have lots of blemishes going on right now. My skin is breaking out like crazy, but that's why we're going to do this no makeup look. So I am taking MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the color NW15. And I am also taking my Sephora brush. It's a Airbrush Concealer Pro Brush number 57, and I'm just putting a little bit of the concealer onto the brush, and I am just going to go ahead and cover up these terrible dark circles that I have. I have been blessed with lovely dark circles. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're pretty bad. And so I'm going to cover them up, and you always want to go in kind of like a triangle formation so you don't get that raccoon eye. So don't worry, I'm going to go back and blend, but I am just kind of going to every point that I need to cover up all these little blemishes on my face. Putting a dab on all of those. Get rid of all those red marks. And then I also have a dark pigmentation above my upper lip. It's called melasma. That's real fun. So I always like to put a little bit of concealer on that. And of course, when I'm in the sun, it gets worse. But this time of year, it's not as bad, but it's still, it's noticeable, and I like to cover it up. So basically, I'm just going back over those areas that I applied the concealer, and I'm just blending it in. And just keep blending it in so you don't have like dabs of concealer that you can see. You just want to make sure you blend it around to the surrounding skin. So the great thing about that concealer is it's very buildable. So I only needed really 1 or 2 dabs of it, but you can go back if you need more. And of course you can use any kind of concealer that you know, prefer to use, but I just started using this semi-recently and I like it. So next I am going to take, this is the NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder. This is awesome because this is going to just take the shine off your face and kind of set the concealer that you put on. So it is translucent, so you know, it's not really going to show, but it's just kind of setting everything. So I'm taking my fan brush, and this is by MAC, it's 205, and it's just a light fan brush, and it kind of just dusts it all over your face. Okay, so next I am going to do my brows. Whoops, upside down. So this is the Pro Brow Brush by Sephora. It's the number 20, and it's an angled brush. It's perfect for doing your brows. And I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in dark brown. So for me, I use the darker of the 2 colors, Now, my brows are already dark, as you can see. If you're blonde or very fair, you definitely want to fill in your brows with something, just because brows definitely frame the face. Mine are already dark, but I'm kind of just going to fill them in for shape a little bit, because they're not exactly identical twins all the time. So I try to make them as twin-like as possible. So just going over them very soft and light. When I usually do my full face makeup, I a lot of times make them thicker, but because we're not doing that kind of makeup, we want them to look as natural as possible. So that, oh, just have to do a little bit more to the end. And there they go. Looks pretty even. Alright, so next we're going to curl the lashes, because that is definitely important. I always like to pull up on my eyelid because I can just get the eyelash curler in there better. You know, everyone's eyes are shaped differently, so maybe it's just my face, but I can fit my lashes in there better if I pull up on my eyelid. So I'm sorry if I look goofy. So see my little lashes. This is why I like to wear falsies. Or the new Fiber Lash Mascara that I tried. Need some kind of length. Alright, so now that we have those curled, we are going to take our Motives shadow palette, and this is actually the one in the giveaway, guys, so somebody's going to be winning this in less than a week. So I'm going to take this pretty light brown color because it's very neutral and natural, and I'm going to use actually the brush that it came with and kind of just work it into my crease a little bit. I want to create the illusion of a little bit more depth because I don't have a lot in my eyelids. So I'm just kind of working it in there and blending it all over my eyelid, but focusing in the crease area. And then I am just taking my finger and just smudging it out and blending it. So as you can see, it creates a little bit of a deeper, it gives a depth to my eye that is not naturally there. So just creating that illusion. And once again, just really you can take your finger and totally blend it out because you don't want any sharp, harsh lines because we're doing all natural makeup here. So just make sure it's blended in really well. I keep seeing a shadow over here, I think, that's bugging me, so it's not looking like it's even, so I'm just trying to fix it. I think the lighting is throwing me off because it's just looking not very smooth, but I fixed it the best that I could for the lighting that I have. So next we are taking, this is a pack of Ardell individual lashes, and I am just going to pop on a few on the ends of my own lashes, the outer corners, to give a little bit more length to my own lashes and elongate my eyes a little bit, but it's going to look very natural. So I'm literally taking out and the glue I just showed you, that's Duo, and I like to use it in a dark tone. I think it's the best glue. So I'm just taking a little bit, putting it on the tray, and get a pair of tweezers. Love these pink sparkly ones. To the outer corner of your own lashes, right on your lash line. And you see how already it gives the illusion of a little bit of a lengthening with my eye. It's very, very soft, very light, and it's very natural looking, but it just elongates the eye, and I love it. So I'm taking another one and going right next to it. And sometimes you need to just use your finger to make sure it's secure on there. And we are going to do just one more also. Again, these are all staying right on the outer corner. So as you can see, it just gives my eye a lengthened and lifted appearance, which I love. But no one would even look at me and say, oh, she's wearing false lashes, because they're so tiny and, you know, they're just right on the end. So we're going to do the same thing with the other eye. Now, I didn't mention, because my eyelash is already dark, but if you have blonde hair or fair, you know, a light hair color, you probably want to, after you apply or after you curl your lashes, I'm sorry, you probably want to apply just a thin coat of a mascara just to give your eyelashes a darker color. Mine are so dark already though, so I didn't do it, but you know, if you are blonde, I would recommend maybe doing that. And then you can apply the lashes, and this way it'll all blend in. So, as you can see already, I think it's a major difference. It just makes my eyes look more awake and more symmetrical. So as you guys can see, it has changed the look a little bit, but still looks natural. And now I am going to do my lips, and I'm taking, this is the Rimmel color, and it's in Innocent, and it's 032. And you can use any color that's like a nude. There's also a color by NYX called Nude, and another one by NYX called Vanilla Sky. They're all very, very similar. So basically, I always overdraw my lips a little bit because I like the fuller lip look. So I'm going a little bit outside my lip line. And you can also fill your lips in with the lip liner if your lips don't have much of a color to them already. Mine have a tint of a kind of the same color, so that's why I don't really need to go in too much, but I kind of just blend it out with my finger a little bit. So I'm just going to, because my circles drive me crazy, I'm taking my other concealer stick, and this is This is by Revlon, and it's called Photo Ready Concealer, and it's in light pale 002. And I'm just going back over the area that I used the first concealer on, just to give an extra lift to my eyes. And again, you want to go in that triangle formation. So lastly, I'm going to take the Motives palette again in the same brown color, and I'm using the same brush, and I am just lightly going along my lower lash line just to darken that a tad bit. And that is pretty much it. So I hope you all like it and give it a try, see how it goes. And if you have any questions, please comment below. And again, thank you so much for watching and subscribing.